This episode of Nerdist News Edition is brought to you by the science of Mortal Kombat. Is there a secret villain in Avengers Endgame? Destiny arrives when Avengers Endgame hits theaters in April, but fan theories about how the snapping might be reversed are now so numerous on the internet that someone needs to snap their fingers and make half of them stop existing already. Most of them seem focused on how the Avengers will defeat Thanos, but a new theory is making the rounds that suggests that Earth's mightiest heroes might have to face a baddie even bigger than the big purple California raisin himself. Now, this is just a fan theory, but if any of this actually comes to pass in Endgame, it could retroactively make whatever's in this video a total spoiler, so if you're trying to avoid that kind of thing, now's the time to throw up a force field to protect yourself. You know, just in case, but didn't work for the Gungans, didn't work in Wakanda, and it probably won't work for you. This theory comes from Redditor AK2Sub, and it suggests that Kronos, the Master of Time, will make his MCU debut in Endgame and not only help the Avengers defeat Thanos, but then this cosmic entity will pull a total Two-Face and live long enough to see himself become the villain. So who is Kronos, and where does he fit into the Marvel continuum? Well, in the comics, this former Titan is a mysterious and rarely seen Eternal. Thanks to a failed science experiment, his atoms were blown to smithereens, and now he exists as a humanoid nebula with powers that range from time control to cosmic awareness. But if Kronos already exists in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, well, where has he been and why would he show up now? Well, the theory states that when the Avengers take a field trip to the quantum realm, they're gonna find Kronos trapped inside. It's the only place where his time-controlling abilities would have no power. We hope Scott Lang stumbled onto his location after being stranded in the quantum realm in Ant-Man and the Wasp, and after finding his way out, Lang would probably tell his super pals all about this Master of Time he discovered.
That's me. Can you buzz me in?
The Avengers would then team up with Kronos and get some nifty time-controlling friendship bracelets like those seen in the recently leaked set photos, and they'd use those to travel back in time to either get the Infinity Stones before Thanos does, or bring back past living versions of currently dusted Avengers to defeat Thanos. But it won't be until Thanos is finally defeated that Kronos reveals his true evil intentions. AK2Sub gives 3 points in support of this theory. First, the Avengers Endgame logo itself. As we've seen in all the trailers and TV spots, this logo is purple in color and transparent. Well, that just so happens to be the very attributes of Kronos as seen in the comics. Second, Marvel Comics legend Jim Starlin dropped a hint last year that more of his characters could show up in Endgame. Starlin created characters like Drax, Thanos, and Gamora, as well as Kronos and dozens of other cosmic characters. He later explained this was a joke, but if you couple his comments with the rumor that Doctor Strange was seen filming an Endgame scene with an unidentified CGI character, it seems likely that another Starlin character like Kronos or another cosmic entity could at least make an appearance in Endgame. And third, Kronos already has family ties to the MCU. The Master of Time is the grandfather of Thanos, and he's a member of the Eternals. So, with Marvel Studios reportedly working on an Eternals movie, Endgame could be a great opportunity for the MCU to introduce these characters and ideas from that possible Phase 4 film.
This is gonna work, Steve.
I know it is. Because I don't know what I'm gonna do if it doesn't.
But tell me, what do you think? Will Kronos be the Avengers' greatest threat in Endgame? How do you think the Avengers will ultimately beat Thanos? Let's discuss. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like and share this video, and until the next time that you're just minding your own business in a subatomic dimension where space and time are irrelevant, and out of nowhere, this stranger dressed like an ant shows up with news that your grandson's being a real bad boy, remember to join us at Nerdist.com.
With all 6 stones, I could simply snap my fingers. They would all cease to exist. I call that mercy.
Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and Scarlet are some of the deadliest characters in all of video game history. But how would they fare in a fight to the death with the laws of physics? I'm Kyle Hill. Join me, my experts, and a legion of minions ready to do my science-y bidding as we test fatalities, brutalities, and realities in the science of Mortal Kombat.
Are you ready? He sounds ready.